Hello. Good evening. How is everybody doing? It's me. How did you guys do today? I hope everybody had a fantastic day. First of all, I just want us to start out with what is going great with us today. What is great about your day today? For me, I just came back from work. Every time I go to work, I always have a fantastic day. I always have a fantastic time. For here, I'm going to talk about domestic violence. So, this is a place where we can all chat. If you have any question, any concern, let's all share it together because I don't know if anybody heard about the news in Nigeria. One of our renowned gospel singer, according to the news, she was killed due to domestic violence. So, and she's a very Christian woman. She's one of the renowned gospel singer by the name of Sinachi. So, she passed away. Her passing away was due to domestic violence. I didn't know much about it. But why I want to talk on this issue is that this is an issue that is dear to my heart because I was a victim of domestic violence. Most of my video, anytime I talk on my video, I'm speaking on my video from my own personal experience because for me, I believe if I should talk about it, maybe it's going to help somebody who is trying to navigate her way out of domestic violence. Is it something that is easy? No. It's not something that easy. There are some questions that lingers, guilt, everything that goes with it. So that's what's going on. So today I say, you know what, I'm going to come here. Let's talk about this. Let's see how we can help people who are going through domestic violence. Sometimes we say my people perish because of lack of knowledge, or I'm not going to say lack of knowledge, maybe the zeal and the willing, being scared, not knowing how to do. So it kind of hit me. This is a lady that have 4 children. It can be me, it can be anybody. It can be me. So I was in a marriage for 10 years. I was in a marriage for 10 years. So it took me 10 years to get out of the marriage. Marriage that was both abuse. When I said abuse, it's not just hate. It's both physical, mental, emotional, psychological abuse, verbal abuse, sexual abuse. I had it all. I was a victim of it. I was a victim. I came to this country in 1994. 3 days I came here to this country. That's when they have the Northridge earthquake. So for the fact that I came new, I was still on my culture shock, and then the earthquake happened, something that I have not experienced in my country. Are you Haitian? No, I'm not Haitian. I'm from Nigeria. Thank you. Hi, Queen. Hi to Hawaii. Thank you, guys. So something that I have not experienced in my country. So that was when they have the Northridge earthquake. So it's always with me. It's something that I cannot forget. So within 1 month, 3 months, I started seeing all kind of sign, hoping that it's going to be, oh, you love Lagos. Thank you very much. I'm from the East. Lagos is a beautiful city in my country. Lagos is a beautiful city. It's just a fantastic city. Lagos is like Los Angeles here. No, Lagos is like our own Beverly Hills, because in Lagos there are other parts that are way to do, and also in Lagos there's other part like is South Central here too. So, oh, and from Madrid, Spain. Oh, nice to meet you. Thank you for tuning. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys. Thank you again. Thank you for all the likes. Please follow me. Let's grow this page together. Let's to the host is inviting you. Turn off invite. What is the invitation for? Let me see. So my abuse started as soon as I came to this country. Yes, I was hoping that it's going to get better. I was hoping that it's going to, maybe with time, it's going to stop, but it did not stop. If you're hoping that somebody who is abusing you is going to stop, it's not. Abusers are like bullies. You know, when bullies bully you, they do not stop until you take action. Because when people who are bullies or abusers, they are manipulative. They know your weak side. The one that abused me was my ex-husband. This is a man that I loved. I loved him. This is a man that brought me to this country. So the abuse was something that I did not expect. Like I said, it was physical, it was verbal, it was sexual abuse. It was, when it comes to verbal abuse, he will call you all kinds of names. He will belittle me. He will call me stupid, fool, or ignorant. You have so much trauma. You cannot do anything in this country. There's nothing you can do. Meanwhile, I just came and true, I could not do anything. So everything I was able to achieve in this country, I worked so hard for it. I worked so hard. When it comes to hate, he hit me sometimes. He hit me. There was a time he hit me and I hit him back. Yes, but it took time for me to have the courage to leave that marriage, especially when a child is involved. Especially when a child is involved, because I'm seeing people saying, oh, why didn't she leave? She should have left. I don't know the circumstances. I do not know. Sometimes people don't know what we are going through. Somebody else is going through until they won that shoe. Or sometimes you will know what somebody is going through because you have won that shoe. I did not know her circumstances, but what I know is that if you're in an abusive relationship, it is very difficult to live. You know why? Because you will feel that you're the one that is being abused, that you are the one who is the problem. I was feeling that I am the problem. I was feeling that everything is my fault. I was feeling that I should love him more. This is a man that I loved. So I was feeling guilty that I'm not making him happy. I was, every time I'm like, what can I do to please him? Meanwhile, I am dying inside. And they know that. They know your weak point. They will manipulate you. They will try to keep you away from friends so that your friends cannot see what is going on. They will keep you from your family. They will put a wedge. They will put a block. They will do everything to make sure that they hold you captive. They will do it. Little money that I'm making, he will take it from me. I cannot take money from the account unless he approved it. If I should buy something that I like, I have to hide it so he doesn't see it. Yes, I cannot discipline my child, our child. Yes. Abusers, they know what they're doing. They know. You will be in your house, you cannot do anything. You will be like, oh, I don't know if I should drink this water. Is he going to complain? I should have cleaned the house. I should have made the food this way for him. I should have done this. I should have done that. Everything is all about him. You're the one that is being abused. You do not even have time to have feelings for yourself because you are focusing on pleasing that monster that you are living in the house that you call a husband. All your energy is focused. How can I make this monster happy? How can I please this monster? While you are dying inside. He will talk about you outside. He will call you on you. What type of a husband that will go outside and talk about the husband? Oh, she's a harlot. Oh, she is this. She is that. That gossips about the husband. That gossips about the wife, excuse me. You know why? They're trying to put a wedge. They're trying to sting you before you could get out of the house. They're trying to make sure that if I can't have you, nobody else can have you. That's all it's all about. It's all about control that is dangerous. Somebody will have your money. You do not have access to money. When it comes to sexual encounter, oh, you are just a toy that he can use when he wants. But when you want it, oh, you dare not. Why dare you touch me? Didn't I ask you, these are the time, if I'm sleeping, do not touch me. But he will be chilling outside. So the lady that passed, the sister Usinachi, her own is way different. I don't know the circumstances. They were talking about something about religions. I'm not here to talk about religion. I'm here just to talk my own personal issue and what is going on, what people that goes through. They all have the same signs. They all the same signs. And you, the one that is being abused, you will feel guilty. You will feel ashamed. If you leave, you will feel like you feel, oh, your marriage failed. Oh, he brought you here, that your marriage failed. You will feel worthless. You will be thinking, oh, if I should leave, what is other people going to think about me? How will they criticize me? They're going to talk about me. Those are the things. Sometimes it's not about you leaving. Sometimes you will be thinking, what are people going to think about me? Which hindsight that I see right now does not matter. Whatever I'm doing, does not matter what people think about me. But it took years to get to this place. So when they say, oh, why didn't she leave? Why didn't you tell somebody? Sometimes our people, you tell somebody, the person that you tell is the one who is going to blast it all over the place. They say misery have company. Yes, misery have companies. Misery have company. That's the reality. Misery have company. So there are so many reasons abusers are a victim of domestic violence. There's so many reasons it takes time for them to leave. There are so many reasons. Sometimes we don't know what these people are going through because we have not worn that shoe until you wore that shoe. I was wearing that shoe for complete 10 years. It was after the 6, 7, 8 that I started getting the concept of this country. To the extent that I was called children's services because I tried to discipline my son. How can somebody who you call your husband will do that, not knowing that he is planning, he is just doing all these things to set me up? To set me up. What kind of a vindictive person will do that? Who be that? Now, which kind of man will do that to the wife? If you say this is your wife, if somebody that you call your wife, what happened to the love when you saw that person, you fell in love, you say, I love you for better, for worse? What happened at the initial time that you met the person? That you say, oh, I love this woman, I would like to marry her. What happened? What changed? That you brought her here, now she's a monster to you. What happened? How can somebody lift a hand and hit somebody? Women do commit abuse. Men do commit abuse, but it's mostly in men. It's mostly in men. When a married woman, even some of our women here are going under abuse. They don't want to step out because of what other people is going to see. Oh, I'm ashamed. I'll feel this. I was in that position. I felt that same way. I was putting his feelings above mine. I was asking for somebody who doesn't regard you as a human being to love me. I was asking for love. Because I gave him permission. The permission that I'm giving him, I didn't stand up for myself. I didn't know. When they say abuse is not just hitting you. Sometimes you will say, yes, it's better for you to hit me than all the emotional that you're going through. All the time you are ready. You are in a flight mode. Little thing, you burst out. You always in, because you always ready. You don't know what is coming out next. You don't know, is this gonna be physical, or is this gonna be verbal, or is this gonna be body language that he's going to use. So you always in a mood that, you know what, I'm ready, let him through it. Because you know you can't do anything. But everything that he's seen is building up hatred in you. It's questioning who you are. You questioning you here. What kind of human being I am? Why am I always provoking this man? Not knowing that it's not your fault. I thought I was the one who is the bad person. I thought I was the one who is the evil. I thought I was the one that provoking him to do what he's doing to me. Because I didn't know better then. When he hit me, I would say, I'm sorry. When he threw insult, oh, I'm sorry. When it's time for sex and he say, oh, how many times do I say don't do this? I say, I'm sorry. All the time, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Just for there to be peace, and yet there is no peace. There was no peace. I was seeking for love at the wrong place. But I thought I was doing the right thing. I didn't know any better then. I was scared. People outside, what are they going to say about me? I was scared. How are they going to judge me? I was scared. How will they see me? I was scared that I may fail you. I was feeling guilty that this man brought me here and I'm doing this to him. What was I doing? That I was loving him, that I was being a good wife, that I was doing everything I can do to earn his love, to earn his support, to earn his worthiness, to feel loved. But yet, it was not enough. I wasn't good enough for him. I wasn't good enough. So when they say, oh, she should have done this, oh, she should have done that, we don't know if she did it or she didn't do it. But I know me, I did all those things. Was it easy? No. Just the emotional tiredness, the emotional drain, emotional unstableness in your mind. You're always thinking. All you're thinking is all about him. What can I do to please this monster? What can I do to make him happy? Somebody that you call a husband that can never see any good thing and say, let me buy it for my wife. If you want anything, you have to earn the money. Yeah. And then you will be like this. Yeah. Yeah. I was just a toy to him. I was just a toy. I went through hell. I have to go through social services, children's welfare, because he called children's welfare to me, for me. So I was trying to discipline our son. Oh, son, can you do it? Oh, you don't do that. Oh, you don't spank kids. Oh, you don't do this. You're full of trauma. He will use your family. He will use your weakness. Abusers, they will use your weakness on you. Because you know, I didn't have that family support. And he will tell you, you don't have a support. Who is going to support you? If I kill you in America, who cares? You cannot do anything. I could not do anything. I could not. The only thing I was able to do was to internalize it. Internalize pain. Internalize anger. Internalize anger. When you see a couple who are happy with each other, I will be standing like this. God, why me? Why can't my marriage be like that? But I know I was a damn good wife to him. I was a damn good wife. But maybe to him, I wasn't good enough for him. And I found that in a hard way. But one thing I know for life is that all the obstacles that anybody is going through, it is preparing you for a better chapter in your life. I have to go to anger management. Then they thought it against me, because children's service have come to our house twice. He's the one that called them. Somebody who you call their husband that brought you to this country knowing everything that he can use against me. He used it. Did he use it? He used it to the last call. Because abusers are like, if I can have you, nobody else can have you. But he was a liar. He was a liar. If I can have you, nobody else can have you. Social service, they send me to anger management. I need to 142 hours. What is the anger? God said, turn it against me. This is a man that hated himself so miserable that he is living a miserable life. And when you are abused, you get off an abused relationship, it is difficult to love. It is. And you transfer that abuse to other people that you see, people that you don't even know, people that are close to you, your relationship, you transfer it. Because that's the only way, that's the only surviving mode that you know. Oh, you're not going to hit me again. I'm ready. Oh, all the time you're like this. All the time you're like this. Because that's what you're used to. So that I'm telling anybody that is going through abuse, please, no matter, first time is enough for you. Even if children is involved, that's his kid or that's her child. If anybody that wants to keep the child, it's okay. If he does not want to release the child to you, or she does not want to release the child for you, it is better for you to be alive. And when your children grows, they will say, oh, your mom is here. Oh, your dad is in another state. Your mom is in another state. Instead of telling you, oh, your mom or your dad is buried at here, let me show you. I know it's not easy to live, but please, try and find it within your heart to live. You will feel guilty. You will feel ashamed. You will be thinking, oh, what is other people going to think about me? You will feel that you are a failure. You will feel that it's your fault. It is okay. It is okay. Just know that all those feelings is okay. But find it within yourself to live. Find it within yourself to live. I know I'm saying it. Was it easy? No. But find it within yourself. Find it within yourself to live. Because you will be debating within you. Yes, I know this is happening to me. What if I live? How can my children survive? What if I live? How can he manage? You, the abuser, will be thinking about him too. How is he going to manage if I should leave? My kids, are they going to be able to go to school? What if I leave? Another woman will come in and sit here and raise my kids. Those are the things that will be going through your head. It is okay for it to go through your head and tell yourself it is okay to live. It is okay, please. It is okay. It is okay. There's nothing to be ashamed of. I know you will feel so. That's the way that I felt. I felt ashamed. I felt, most important thing, what other people are thinking about me. What are they going to say about me? What are they going to gossip about me? They're going to talk about me. They're going to laugh about me. They're going to criticize me. All those things will be running into your head. But just know that it is okay if it's coming. And know that it is okay too for you to leave that place. It is okay. It is okay. And sometimes we stay because we are scared. We are scared of the unknown. How can I manage? I was scared. I was like, how can I manage? How can I afford apartment working as a CNA? How can I afford apartment? How can I afford childcare? Who is going to help me when it's my turn to go pick up my child? To take him to school? If I'm working night shift, those things will be coming into your mind. But you can't do anything until you face the circumstances. It is the fear of the unknown that is holding us. It was the fear of the unknown that was holding me for 10 years. It was fear of the unknown. Fear of how can I manage by myself. Fear of how is he going to fare. Fear of my son. Fear of other people. What are they going to see? Fear of shame. Fear of criticism, judgment. And when you tell anybody that you call family, they will tell Neji she cannot manage. Hey, man, marriage popano. No, why I call the pano, ijukote is more. Meanwhile, why you the woman that is doing everything that you're doing, you putting in 110%. But the man is putting in not even 1%. Instead of take ito ịmara akwa n'ọsọ ọnụnụ ijukwu onwe ọfụma idoji mụ. Those are the things that we are doing. And when you don't have that encouragement, somebody that pushes you over, it's difficult to push yourself when in that situation. It is difficult to push yourself when you are in that situation. It is difficult to push yourself when you are in that situation. So, this is, when I heard this, I said, let me Google something about domestic violence in Nigeria. Look at it, domestic violence in Nigeria. Yes, according to this printout, this was in 2021. I think it's from Guardians or Vanguard that I printed it. The Guardians, that's why I printed this. They don't have any statistics, but according to the number, they say that domestic violence increased since the pandemic because the abusers and the abused, everybody's in the house. It increased when they have that pandemic, according to this. And they say people that they interviewed, out of 3,000 something, mostly women are the one that are abused. Mostly are women that are abused and killed in the hands of their husband. It was really a woman that killed the husband. And this is it. It's only a woman that killed the husband. The rest are men that killed their wife. Just they feel like they can. Just they feel like the woman doesn't want it. Just they feel like, yes, they can do it. Yeah. One woman was killed here and the husband said she died of poison. But that was a lie. And another woman was killed. The people did not even find her. It was neighbor that started complaining. So now they say even police people are saying nobody comes to them. But now due to the social media, the age of social media, people are now reporting it on social media and they're now tagging the police. That's how police are finding out. The power of social media. The power. When people are killed, other family will say, oh, we have already lost one. We don't want to lose the other person. They try to cover it. And they talked about church. Family, church. Church will say, oh, let's see if we can have remediation, if we can have this. And it's still going on until the woman is dead. Sexual domestic violence is one of the issues that is hitting Nigeria now. And they can only stop when we all come together and put a stop and say enough is enough. Enough is enough. We are being tired of abuse. We are tired of being killed. There was a picture that was circulated on Facebook with the current situation. It was like 5 couples. 5. This was from last year and this year. 5 of them are dead from abuse in the hands of their husband. When is enough enough? When is enough? We all can do this together. So I'm telling you, it is not easy, but you can do it. You can do it. Sometimes what we need is just a push-up. It's just a push-up. Yes, it is okay for you to leave your husband. Yes, it is okay for you to leave your wife. I'm not saying women don't do domestic violence, but it's more prominent in men. It is okay to leave. It is okay. If they want to keep the children, that's okay. It is better for you to be alive and your son or your daughter will be looking for, I need to go to Kafanchan and see my mother. I need to go to Dallas. I need to go to Iowa. I need to go to Kentucky, Mississippi, anywhere. I need to go and find my mom. Than you getting old and say, oh, please, can you tell me the lot that my mom or my dad was buried? Because it was your dad or your mom that took the life of each other due to domestic violence, domestic abuse. Even in friendship, people are still friendship. It happens everywhere. It's not just in Nigeria. It happens in Africa continent. Everywhere. It's left for all of us to start speaking up so we can see if we can stop it. And they can. The only way we can stop it is like, if you have experienced it, speak up, share what you did so that somebody else in that position can learn and see what they can do to help themselves. During my period, I didn't know what to talk to. I was internalizing everything. There wasn't social media. So we're gonna be talking more of this. I'm gonna keep talking more of this. The more we talk about it, the more people learn, the more we bring awareness, the more we share information, the more, if you have question, you just ask your question, we all can deliberate on it, bring awareness. It took me years to get here. Every circumstance is challenging that you're going through is preparing you to who you are. Those struggles, those times prepared me to where I am today. It wasn't easy to get here. I was able to do it because after 2 years I left, and God blessed me with a wonderful man. There are still great men outside there. When I left, I thought, no, I'm not going to deal with men anymore. But God blessed me with a man that loved me, even when I do not love myself. A man that believed in me and said, yes, you have been through all these things, but this is not who you are, because I see who you are. God blessed me with a man that appreciated me, a man that loved me, and he meant it. There are still great men outside there. There are good men. There are good men, and there are also bad men. I never knew that I am going to marry. I met a wonderful, caring, loving, humble, handsome man that will call me Queen, my wife. But God bless me with a great man. After less than 15 years, God called him home. Yeah, he passed away 2018. So I am writing my story because it can help somebody. Do not give up on love. Do not give up, no matter what. I gave up on love when I left that marriage, when I left the abusive marriage. I gave up. But Lord said no. There is always a second chance. God gave me a second chance and He gave me the best. He gave me the best. May we all have tomorrow. Let's keep talking. Yes, let's keep chatting. May we all have a fantastic night. I love you guys. Please, if you're not following my page, follow me. I'm going to be speaking about domestic violence. I'm going to be speaking about love. I'm going to be talking about self-love. Yes, from this, we're going to go to self-love. Just know that self-love is not a crime. When I started loving myself, I said that was the greatest gift. That was the happiest moment. That was the joy. Was it easy? No. No. But it is something that is worthy. But you have to forgive yourself. You have to forgive yourself. You have to, it requires self-healing, living in the present, living mindfulness living, being aware of yourself. Forgive yourself. Yes, all those times. Forgive yourself and you forgive him. It's not because you're not forgiving him for himself. You're forgiving him because of you. You're doing it because of you, not because of him or her. That's when you will start healing. You will all have a fantastic night. You know what? When you wake up tomorrow, before you get up in the morning, before you get out of the bed, open your eyes, smile, and just stretch. Stretch and smile. You know that smiling, you're smiling, you have open positive vibe for yourself for the day. And just say today is going to be a fantastic day, and you will see how fantastic the day is good. One thing we should not do is that at the end of the day we have to clear our mind. You know how we clear our pocket after work? You make sure everything is clear. That's how we have to do at the end of the day before we go into bed. You clear your mind, the thing that doesn't, you don't want it to occupy the heart. So when you lay down in the bed that you can sleep, you clear your mind so that in the morning, your mind will be open to receive all the good energies that is coming in, because you don't want to carry worries to the next day. No, at the end of the day, let go all the worries, let go all the anger, all the pain, all the envy. Let it go. Clear this mind so that you can sleep, so that at the end of tomorrow, the next morning, your mind is as free as it can be to receive all the glory and the gratitude that you will be pouring out. That's what we have to do. It took me time to get here. Yes, that's all we need. That's all we need. Any struggles that you've been through is preparing you to a better chapter. It's preparing you to a greater chapter that is coming. Sometimes we don't see, sometimes we don't know. We thought that all our struggles is going to be the end. We thought that all our pains is going to be the end. But it is preparing us. It is preparing you. Sometimes people will look at you and say, oh, why is she full of herself? You know why you're full of yourself? Because you have gone through. You have won that show with dignity, with peace and joy, and nobody know what you were wearing. You have cried and nobody could see your tears. Sometimes you have cried that you cried yourself to sleep and nobody knows. It's only you know. So when you find that joy and people are saying, oh, why is she full of herself? Those are the reasons that you are full of yourself, because you have come a long way. You have come a long way. So keep doing what you are doing. You are doing great. When I found this myself, when I found this with this queenness, with the help of my late husband, I say, you know what? I am not going back to old me. This queen, I am moving with my new self. I am loving who I am becoming. I say, abuse or no abuse, you are not going to define me. I am going to write the next chapter of my life. And you better write yours. And when you hold that pen, hold it tight. Hold it tight. I will see you all tomorrow. Please follow my page. I'm on Facebook, Didi Obi. I have another page, Live Bold by Didi. That's where I share most of my stories. Life is about stories, and it's only you who can share your story. Do not allow the past to define you. Instead, you define the past. Click and share. I am defining the past. That's all you can do. I am a widow. I am a widow who is still in love with the dead husband because I know what it was to be loved. I loved that man just as I loved him when he was living. Yes, we have so much to talk about, but do not allow nobody to steal your joy. Happiness comes with you. Good night. I love you guys.